What's up, people? We seem to have caught ourselves in a little bit of a maintenance situation here. Well, this should be fun. Uh, any bets on when the game's going to be playable? Let's hope soon. Let's hope real soon. In the meantime, let's get a tweet out nice and quick. Let's do this thing, man. There is stat Marvel Champions. Um. Hmm. I sometimes run a little late. Uh, eh, I'm a little late to start the stream sometimes, but never on a maintenance night. I should probably not put this because somebody's gonna go back and be like, actually, you were late the past 47 maintenance nights. Um, or maybe we'll change it to something like this. Maintenance. Uh, oh wait, hold on. Crud. Actually, I think it was fine what it was. Let's just go. Can we go back? There we go. Let's just take that back. Bring us. I am now live. Okay. Tweet. What up, people? Shark. First one sent a couple of bucks over saying, "Big banana slap. I want to feel it." Did you not feel all those other slaps? Is that what you're telling me, Shark? Well, feel this, man. Slap. Did you feel it? Shark, thank you, dude. Also, Jesus is a girl sending over a couple of bucks. Thank you very much. Are those the free? Yeah, they are free bucks. Awesome, dude. Thank you very much for the free YouTube bucks. I get so much. I get way more excited about the free bucks than regular bucks, even though they're exactly the same for me. But just knowing that you guys didn't even have to pay to send those over is awesome. It's just coming out of YouTube's bank account, which, let's face it, their bank account is gigantic. Smells like Updog in here. What up, Royal? And what's up, dog? What's up, Pixie Bell, Panama Pete, Star? Hold on, let me scroll this up. Big Mouse, first one here, followed by Miss Native, Larry Clark, Shane Ramsey, Rhodes, Flav Spam, Ramsey Cook, Jaden, Aiden, Uncle Wally. What's up, people? Lakers Bodyguard, McGill. Alright, let me scroll this thing all the way down. But what's up, everybody? Marcus Rice sanding over a buck. Where is that last message? If there is a last message. There is no last message. Just a buck with no message? What do we do in a situation like this? Well, thank you very much for the buck, Marcus Rice. I appreciate that. C-Dub Nelly sending over a couple bucks saying, "Do you sleep?" I love the channel. Well, first off, thank you very much for the love, for the super chats, all of it together. And I do sleep. Yeah, actually, I took a little bit of a nap today, in fact. Took a little bit of a nap. A little nappy poo. But, dude, thank you very much for the two. Dr. Ritz sending over a buck as well, saying, "Do you know that pineapples are considered good luck on boats, and no, it wouldn't cancel out a banana?" Okay, so no bananas, tons of pineapples. I feel like you could also use the pineapples to go fishing because they're all spiky, and you could just kind of spike it down on top of a fish, and you know, then the pineapple will float naturally. That's a very point. And then the fish is stuck to the outer sticky bits. And you pull it out, and there you go. Got yourself a fish. Fish and a pineapple. I mean, if I was closer to the water and if I had a pineapple, I'd show you guys since we have some downtime. Speaking of water, dude, I really like the initial login screen. Not this one. Not that there's anything wrong with this one, but I'm talking about the like with the game startup screen where they're underwater. And I also need to update the Big D. I just realized we have a lot of updating to do. Holy crud. Let's get Jesus a girl up there. We gotta get C Dub Nelly up there. I think that's it. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, thank you, everybody. Put me on wall, please. Just did. Just did. Sorry about that. Kind of forgot. I don't know why. This is like the second time in recent times here. I'm forgetting to update the wall. Could go play a drawing game again? Possibly. I was hoping that this would... It was a long time before the message popped up that time. I was hoping that it'd be one of those maintenance nights where it was like, yeah, give us 3 hours. And really they're done in like an hour and a half. But no, this one's... It's probably going to be a biggie. Someone in my Alliance chat said it. Like, this is a pretty big update here with 6.2 and all that stuff coming too. So probably want to hit it with a big old maintenance. I don't even know what these guys do during maintenances. Of course, a lot of games do and everything. Wait, Rabsy Cook. Oh wait, never mind. I'm sorry. For some reason, I confused you with Marcus Rice. I thought you finally had a last message. I'm gonna read your last one anyway. Thought I was going 565 Sim Supreme, but pulled Corvus. Going with Corvus for 6.1 and Variant 1 Chapter 3. Nice. Yeah, I would say that's generally the better way to go. He's going to be more usable than Symbiote Supreme in a lot of situations. Symbiote Supreme's still really good, though. Let me see if Marcus Rice did say something. He did say something. Okay, hold on. We're getting to the bottom of things here. No last messages. Figured I'd send my last Google Play $1. Oh, dude, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Reeler sending over a couple bucks saying, "Hey, big head." Well, hello. Is my head large? Very, very self-conscious about the size of my head. Laura always says my head is too big. And not in a, hey, you got a big brain type of way. Thank you for the $2, Reeler. Chuck Ryan sent over a couple bucks as well, saying, "Word of the day, Budgie Smuggler?" Am I supposed to be guessing what this is? I feel like anything with smuggler at the end of it is not good. Game is on. Are you trolling? Best not be trolling. See some people saying it. See a lot of people saying it, and we got a long loading here. We might be in. Come on. Please. Hang in. Hang in there. Budgie Smuggler, though. We're in! There wasn't a typo there at all, was there? feel like that first word was supposed to be something slightly different. Well, I don't know exactly. I'm gonna Google it because I'm afraid to keep saying it out loud. When we're trying to keep things a little bit family friendly over here. What is this? Oh, wait. Urban Dictionary. Male Speedos. Haha. Check out Will. It looks like he's smuggling budgies in there. Can't say I ever heard that before. Apparently it's, that's what it means. Alright, we got to the bottom of it. Well, I'm glad the game is up, man, because sometimes those maintenances, they can go on a while. I was hoping tonight would have been one of those nights where it's up pretty quick. And, worked out. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Is that Swaggy Spodester? Is that new member Swaggy Spodester? Couldn't be. It couldn't be. Do my eyes deceive me? What's that button do? Dude, you got yourself a banana. Plus access to some awesome emojis that you're already throwing down. I'm going to celebrate with you, though, man. I'm going to throw out some of them myself. Some of my favorites. You know, the old pineapple face, banana face, the Gunthers, Flarpa, Lola, Spooky, Banana Sad. All the hits. All the classics. Swaggy Spodester. Thank you for hitting that join button. I think that's what it says now. Dude. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana. Did you buy today's unit offer? I'm considering it. I'm glad you brought that up. I kind of forgot about it. Chris Sumter sent it over a couple bucks saying, hair's looking great. Don't forget the 12K offer. Wow. All right. Still. Hey, that saying might come back for real when 6.2 actually hits. If there's another 12K offer, gonna have to not forget it. But Chris, thank you very much. Mostly for the hair compliment, of course. Glad you like it. Styled it extra special for the stream. William Gleave sent it over a couple bucks as well. Man, you guys sent over a lot of super chats here. What do we have, William? Hey, BG, what's up? Haven't been to your stream in a long time. Glad to be back. Well, dude, I'm glad you're back in here too, man. Thank you very much for the $2. Welcome back. Oh, welcome back. So BD doesn't answer questions in chat. I answer questions in chat. I'm answering your question right now. There's just a lot of people in here, so a lot of questions get skipped. There's only one of me. There's only one of me. I think it was a 3-hour maintenance, and all my 5s and 6s were time to come off cooldown 2 hours after maintenance. Well, Pete, we're back in, dude. Do you think 6.2 offer could be 10K instead of 12K, or will Kabam shove their knuckles in deeper? Oh, you know they're gonna go in deeper, dude. To me, it's not a question of 10K or 12K. It's a question of 12K or 15K. You know? Like, who knows what we're going to get. Been a while since I've been active in here with all the broken wrist stuff and planning for Australia. I want to throw some love before I disappear again for a month. Swaggy Spodester, no, dude. You can't disappear. Well, dude, have a good time with your trip. Hold on. What's the deal with Australia, though? Because either you told me and I forgot, which is possible, or you told me and I didn't see it, or something like that. But I don't remember. I don't recall any Australia trip. What are you going to Australia for? $20K. Yeah, Lorenzo, exactly. It's gonna be $20K. Hold on, we have the actual word of the day. Obligation. that is what happens when you try to digest your food through your butt. Feel like that one's a pretty commonly known thing. No real surprises there. Man, I'm having a rough go this AQ cycle. How's everyone else? Well, these guys are looking good. Yeah, I'm gonna ask for a little bit of help on this Iron Fist. Or maybe I'm just gonna sit there and just hope that Dubes comes to the rescue and saves me on that Iron Fist. It's looking rough for me, man. It's looking real rough. I lost my Omega Red in the first section. I only did a fight and a half with him, and he was down. Ugh, it's so painful. James Betchel said it over $5 saying, "Hey BG, you're going to get tier 5 basic offer." I might. We could take a closer look at that in just a sec here. All right, everybody. We're witnessing a Wild Dubes in action. Will he be the savior? Looks like he's going in. He's not backing out yet. Timer's ticking down. He's possibly reading the nodes. This is not a node that he normally takes. He's in there! Yes! Oh, wait, Dubes is in the chat. Hey, Dubes, what's up, man? I mean, hey, how you doing? Thank you, dude. I needed the help. If something goes wrong, I'll go in, of course. Okay, wait, we got the definition of the word. Lavish spending on food and drink. Huh. So it almost had to do with digestion. That's a win. Hope I can swing by every now and then, but they won't be late night streams for me while I'm down under. Going for a senior trip. Oh, yes. Thank you, Tubes. Going for a senior trip. I've had a plan for over a year with a lady, some friends, and a couple teachers. And with the recent work-related wrist injury, it's been interesting planning the trip. Well, damn, dude. I mean, that sounds awesome still. Sorry to hear about the wrist stuff, but I hope you enjoy the trip. Have a good time there and everything, man. I've never been. So, yeah. Do you take both caustic temper sections? I do, Pete, yeah. And I might turn off suicides for the last section. Sometimes I like turning off suicides rather than having to use items to heal up. If I can get away with it. In this case, I'm so low that I might have to use items anyway. Since I lost my healing champions and all that. But, yeah, I don't know. I figure if I plan out like another labyrinth run, which I don't think I'm going to do a labyrinth run tomorrow, but if I think on it and did one, then it'd be worth it to turn off the suicides, and if not, it's probably not worth it. I'll probably choose the potions. Take both caustic tempers sections and mighty charge. It blows. I think Cam's letting me switch sections. Mighty charge sucks, dude. I hate mighty charge. The caustic temper ones aren't too bad. If you have the champions, at least, but yeah. BG gonna grind for Strange, you know? Probably. Probably. I like the... I don't know. Probably. Which champion do you think is better, Omega Red or Venom the Duck? That just depends on the situation. Generally, Omega Red is one of the strongest in the entire game. I could say the same thing about Venom the Duck, but Omega Red doesn't really need the build-up. He does kind of need the suicides, so yeah, I would still say I would lean more towards Omega Red, but in some situations, Venom the Duck is clearly the better one. How do you guess on cutoffs? I'm not sure. 40 is what I want to guess. Maybe a little bit under 40. I don't know. Would it be under 40? No, I don't know. I guess I'll probably guess around 40. But anyway, let's take a look at this offer real quick. So we have two offers here. One for 500 units. You get a greater champion boost and some fragments. I'm not gonna count the gold, even though, you know, the gold would be helpful. Still, I don't really want to think about spending units and getting gold for it. I'd rather look at the other stuff. So the second offer is 1,000 units. You get a bunch of tier 5 basic fragments, tier 2 alpha fragments, and greater health boost, greater attack boost. So essentially one of each of the big boy boosts. About 6750 tier 5 basic, and what is that, 24,000 tier 2 alpha. So 2/3 of a tier 2 alpha. I think it's a decent offer. If the boosts weren't in there, you know, I wouldn't even bother looking at this, but, you know, I am thinking about the boosts and a possible Legends run and me having to spend on it anyway. So, yeah. Shark sending over another buck. Where is your last one at, dude? So, BG, I feel every slap. It makes my body quiver a little. Take me. Wow. You went full cam mode on that one. Well, okay. Fair enough. After the stream. But dude, thank you very much for another buck. I wish he's had tier 4 basic. I know, Pete. I know. The offer is not good if you're already running map 7. Come on, man. I don't know, dubes. Okay, so let's think about it a little bit more, though. For real. Like the big boy boosts themselves. If I'm going to have to pick up this offer, this offer is not good, okay? This offer is not of good value or anything like that, so we're comparing it to something that is pretty garbage in value. But it's also something that I may have to get for a Legends run. And I don't really look at the potions and revives as part of the value in this package. Like, yeah, I mean, I guess they help sometimes, but still, for the most part, I'm looking at just the boost here. I'm looking at just the boost here. So 1,400 divided by 3. It's like 466 units per complete boost. Per hour of boost right there. Which is not good. Like I said, it's terrible, man. Those boosts are so damn expensive. But sometimes you gotta do. If they're like, if Kabam comes out with another offer where they have, like, you know, it's like 800 units, like they've done in the past for 3 sets of the big boy boost, I would ignore this offer and just get that one or whatever. But, you know, we don't really have that as an option. Okay, so if it's nearly 500 units just to get like the value of the boosts in here, talking about another 1,000 units to get the rest of the stuff, really not too bad. I honestly don't know what I want to do about it. Probably think about it some more, come back to it. It's definitely not one of those automatic buys type of offers. But I am actually considering getting it. Let me check out my boost situation just as it stands right now anyway. Yeah, I have 1 greater champion boost, 3 greater health ones, which the health ones are not as important, but still, I would like to pop it on. What the hell is this? I'm guessing that came through the calendar and I just didn't notice it. Because what the hell? I really didn't notice that before. Okay. And then the attack. Okay. Yeah, 20%. I've got 4 of those at least. I need more of these boosts. I need more of these boosts if I'm going to commit to a full Legends run. I need more of these boosts. Man. Tweet over picking the arm situation just a sec. This is actually my first time watching on my new laptop too. My grandpa went big for a graduation gift. Might even get back to uploading videos since I don't have to edit on my phone anymore. Ooh, Swaggy Spoatster, awesome, dude. Cool, man. Help your alliance? It would take a while to help. What's up, Slacker? Hope you're doing well. What's up, Dragon? Yeah, I'm doing very well now that the game is up. I didn't know how long it's gonna be down for. Yo, BG, have you seen Namor's gameplay abilities? He looks so sick, and Special 3 looks so good. The animations look crazy good. I've been trying my best to stay away from looking at all his abilities and stuff like that. Like, I just want to see him when he's actually released. It's tough because everybody's talking about him. Like, I feel like the only escape would be to completely leave my alliance chat, because everyone's talking about all of his abilities and everything. But yeah, BG, can you press help? I tweeted your way. Okay, take a look. So I heard a rumor that She-Hulk gains all her SIG abilities against Universal. What's the way to test this? Against Maestro, I guess. Is that true though? That'd be pretty nuts if she got all of her. I mean, her Awaken ability, it's not like it's some big game-breaking thing versus the class types, but you know, I guess when you add them all together. Oh, Pete's saying that is not true. She gains none of them. That's what I figured. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it would be a none of them type of situation. Namor can kill every champion except Invisible Woman in a one-hit combo. Is he that strong? Is that how strong he actually is? Tore my cartilage that holds my two arm bones. That Radius and Ulna together. So now my Ulna is out of place. Been over a month now, and I might need surgery. I might not. I'll be in this for my trip and figure out what we're going to do when I get back. Yowza, dude. Not even entirely sure what I'm looking at here, but just from what you wrote, sounds pretty brutal, man. I don't know much about this stuff, but I do know that like tears and stuff like that with cartilage is way worse than like breaking a bone usually, because bone is usually like, well, okay, the bone will just heal nicely back together. It sucks for a while, but put yourself in a cast for a little bit and you're good to go. But stuff like that is usually a little bit worse, I think. So that sucks, man. Sorry to see that. But at least it's just your arm, you know. There's worse things out there. It's not like it'll be completely unusable or something like that. You just might have to get that surgery or something. Hopefully you don't even have to do that. It just kind of heals on its own, though. And she doesn't get slow either, since it doesn't work if you have class disadvantage. Okay. We got a two-parter here from Blaze saying Dynamite info on 6.2 says the champion has a universal class advantage, and according to Kabam, She-Hulk and Spidey Gwen can apply the slow debuff. Hey there, in this case, since superior class champions have class advantage, she would not apply slow with her heavy attack. Yeah, I did see those screenshots going around in the old Alliance chat too. Oh, it's a three-putter. So, who do we use for the champion? Oh, I'm sure there's going to be ways to counter that guy. I mean, like I said, I've been kind of trying to stay away from exactly what his abilities are and everything myself. Trying to, at least. But, yeah, I don't know exactly how it works. I'm sure we'll figure out good counters pretty quick, though, just like we always do. Double level up coming in 10 minutes, science. Ooh. Okay. Good info there, Justin. I don't know if I have a science champion to level up, but we could take a look. I've never broken a bone thanks to my diet of pure calcium. Nice, Pete. I've broken a few bones in my day. BG, do you know that Hood's Special 2 Hex is now passive? Do you think that is a bug since it wasn't in the changelog? I don't know. I don't really know much about Hood, to be honest. Hex? Isn't there another character with Hex too, or is it only Hood? And if there is another character with Hex, what is it for that person? Yeah, I'm not too sure though. I'm not too sure. Got a 6-star Human Torch. Logan, congratulations. That is a great pull since, in my opinion, he does not need to be awakened or anything. Good champion to have for the right situation. Have any of you seen Champion 6.2? He's quite toxic. I hope he is. I hope we have a good challenge ahead of us here. Not that I'm going to be getting to Act 6 for ages, considering I haven't even started Act 5, or was there a different part of that? Oh, just saying, well, dang, okay. Yeah, this boss is going to go down like all the others. I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit closer to Thanos style with different phases, though, stuff like that. Hood is one of my first 5 stars and got me uncollected. Nice. Very nice. Seems like that would be a weird bug, like something that I feel you'd have to manually change. There's been a bunch of times where I said the same thing, Pete, where it was like, how did this even happen? How did this change? What were you guys touching that this changed? Yeah, I'd much rather break. Just tell everyone who asked that I broke my wrist. Yeah. Yeah. Worst part is that I'm going to college for art in the fall. Been practicing with my left hand. Pretty impressed, but it's not the same. Ah, oh, damn, dude. Yeah. I can only imagine. That's pretty interesting. Having to like relearn with your other hand, other arm. Mephisto prevents the opponent from gaining buffs. I've heard Mephisto's name come up in the Alliance chat a few times. I didn't know if people were joking or serious. I'm gonna go for Strange BG? Probably Doobs. I'd like to get him, man. I'd like to get him. If Namor wasn't coming right after, then I would 100% go for Strange. I might still go for him regardless, because when else am I going to get the dude? You know, him not being in the crystal and all. So, I'll probably go for him. I'm still undecided on Namor, actually. I'm a little bit scared of what Namor is going to go for. So, gonna double grind Namor? It would have to be. It would have to be a double grind. I mean, I suppose I could just do a single grind and then hope to get him out of a featured crystal or something like that. So technically it doesn't have to be double grind, but I have no way of awakening him. And I would want the Sig levels because, of course, he'd be a prestige champion. I did not mean to push you to a special 3. Looks like it's all good, though. Sweet. Yeah, there might be a lot of grinding coming up here. Wait, what is this? They said this, your name is spelled accurately in our records, but somehow some sort of error occurred, and the list that was sent to the printer is incorrect. Why would they hand type that sort of list? Pete, for your diploma thing? Oh man, dude. Does Killmonger shut down Mordo Astral Evade? I think once he has True Strike on, if I'm not mistaken. Why are my champ's PI so low? I have a 550 Sig 99 Captain Beard and his PI is under 6k with Precision and Cruelty Mastery. Well, certain masteries buff your champion's PI more than others. The Suicide Masteries have the biggest boost if you are running, you know, Double Edge, Liquid Courage, Willpower. You get all those things going. That'll give the biggest boost. If you're comparing your champion's PI to mine, actually, you're probably not even doing that since I don't have my 4 stars out here, do I? But yeah, it just depends on the masteries that you're running. Don't pay attention to the numbers though. They literally mean nothing. They literally mean nothing. I mean, almost nothing. They give a slightly higher amount of arena points, but it's such a minuscule amount of additional arena points based on your champion's own PI that it basically means nothing. It means something going from, like, you know, rank 4 to rank 5, then you get a noticeable bump up in PI, and it gives it just, you know, a little bit more points and stuff like that, but yeah. Wait, so you want to grind Strange, but not sure about Namor? Well, Strange, I don't think I'd have to spend any units to get, because he's not that good of a champion. I'm sure, you know, I'm sure a bunch of people are going to go for him because he is an exclusive, but I don't know. I mean, I said 40. Maybe it would be higher than 40. I don't know. Maybe it'd be higher than 40. I would certainly put up more than 40 if I go for him. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. Did you keep skipping me? He's Mawful or reading. No! No more! No more Mawful. No more Maw puns. We got them all out yesterday. Still recovering from the punishment. I can't even believe I went there. Strange is 100% arena fodder? Yeah, dude. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, synergy too, a little bit. But that's it. I would never use that dude for any actual content. Strange is going to entirely depend on community hype. Don't think there's going to be a way to easily predict it. Yeah, there's definitely not going to be. I wish we had stats on, like, the number of people that bought his crystal. Just to see how, like, I don't know, just to try to get some kind of gauge on the hype for it. Yeah, I don't know. Rank 5 Blade or Void. Both duped. Or rank 2 my 6-star Domino. It's a tough call. I would probably go with one of the rank 5 champions personally. Unless you just are really a big fan of Domino. And both Blade or Void are good. It just kind of depends on your play style, the other champions you have, what you need, and all that stuff. Blade is a bit more sustainable and has higher prestige, so if those things are of concern to you, you could go Blade. One nice thing about Void is that he doesn't necessarily need to be the highest rank for all of his utility to work. It's, of course, wonderful to have him at a higher level, but kind of makes me lean slightly more towards Blade. But then again, a lot of the strongest defenders in the game have been made to counter Blade, essentially, by either having bleed immunity or some type of benefit to when they are bleeding. BJ, I need to get some sleep. Good luck, my dude. Alright, Shark. Have a good one, man. Strange gives 14% attack rating with Corvus plus Proxima and 310 crit rating with Cole/Maw. Okay, I mean, I guess it would be good to have him. Oh, man, I didn't think about this. You can't use the 4-star in Act 6, right? So that definitely is going to drive the scores up more for him. Yeah, he probably is going to go for more than 40. I was thinking, yeah, I was just thinking, like, oh, who cares if he's just for synergy? People will just continue to use the 4-star. But that's not necessarily true. Wait, so he's in the featured 6-star crystal, though, I think, right? So he's going to be part of the 6-star pool. Right? Like, that's a thing. Pretty sure. BG, what do you think the cutoff is going to be for Night Thrasher in the basic, and does it need to be awakened to be decent? I'm not super well versed with Night Thrasher, but I do think he needs his awakened ability. I think that gives him plus attack based on debuffs or something like that. And he needs all the plus attack he can get because his damage is a little bit lacking. His damage, it's decent if you have the right synergy with them and higher sig, I believe, but It probably needs to be awakened, I would say, just because he's not just generally the most overpowered champion in the game or something. He's not going to go for too high, though, I would say. I don't know. Put it at maybe 2.4, something like that. Stupid chat moving. Brian, make sure to answer. John Clark, KBG. Have a 5-star, 3 to 4 mutant rank up gem worth using on Emma Frost or wait for John Clark, please. Okay. John Clark. Yes. It is. I mean, it is worth giving the 3 to 4 gem to Emma Frost. She's absolutely worth ranking up. It's your choice if you wanted to wait, if you had someone in mind that's, you know, if you think you're going to get someone like Namor who has a lot of hype going for him, or you know, or if you're just a big fan of other mutant champions like Omega Red or something. If you want to wait, it's up to you. But if you don't feel like waiting, then Emma Frost is a fantastic candidate to use that gem on right now. No issues there. What's up, BG? It's been a while. Max, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Gonna head out Baldo's. Gonna stop by again for a bit. Alright, Swaggy's poster. Try to stop in a few more times before I leave out Monday. But if not, I'm glad I can finally become a member and support the channel. Yeah, dude, thank you for that, man. Really appreciate it. Good luck on your trip. I hope it's awesome. And good luck with the wrist stuff. Oh, Pete Annie not only needs not only the dupe, but also a high sig. Okay, well there you go. Saw some gameplay from 6-star Strange. He was hitting okay, and the lifesteal was great. I think you're talking about Captain Bay, possibly. I saw the video of Captain Bay 6-star Doctor Strange. It was pretty cool, but he was also, I believe, using the synergy to increase the healing. And the damage... Here's the thing about Doctor Strange's damage. You know, it was good back in his prime. It was never amazing. Like he didn't, you know, his damage wasn't up there with, like, you know, OG Thor or Scarlet Witch and, you know, some other champion, Star-Lord, of course. But his utility was strong enough that it kind of made it well, not kind of. It definitely made up for him not being the hardest hitting champion in the game. But at this point, because all of these newer champions, maybe I shouldn't say all, look at Maw, but you know, a lot of the newer champions just having higher stats overall, higher damage output, better crit multipliers, more furies and stuff like that. His damage, it feels very weak compared to these guys, and I almost don't care how much he heals if he can't hit hard enough. I mean, healing's super important, of course. It's a great ability to have, but I value, like, I don't know, I feel like after a certain point in the game, healing is no longer like the #1 priority. It's a good priority to have, but you kind of get to a point where you, I don't know, just kind of value other things more. So yeah. Utility, what made him great back then was you could fully heal off one special 2, and then they neutered him. Well, I guess when I say utility, I'm talking about the healing. He basically had perfect block, right, on with his armor up thing or something like that, or was it just perfect parry? I think maybe it's just perfect parry. I don't know, whatever it was. He had that. Counter spell was actually really strong. And just his natural power gain, along with, you know, everything else with Mystic Dispersion, you were able to just fire off specials back to back without ever really needing to, like, block and bait out heavies or intercept or parry or any of that stuff. So all that stuff made up big time for his damage not being insane. But yeah, they did too much to him. He was man, Doctor Strange, he was one of those champions, man, where, like, I don't know, man. He was super popular, but he was popular because he was. I mean, of course, he was good and everything, but yeah, I didn't really see the need for the nerf to him. And if they were going to, maybe just like a slight adjustment. Whereas, like, man, it's pretty easy to understand, in my opinion, at least, what happened to Scarlet Witch and Thor and everything. Even though I know some people miss those champions and stuff like that, but still, Doctor Strange, I don't really feel like they needed to change him. I don't know, the power gain thing, it really feels bad when they changed it from 7 seconds to 9 seconds. And at the same time, I think that that was probably okay, just because it also helps when you're fighting against Doctor Strange too. So, like, it was a little bit of a nerf to him, but it also made it a little bit easier to fight him, because on certain nodes, if you couldn't, I mean, it feels like you were just baiting out specials back to back to back to back against Doctor Strange, and it kind of sucked. But I think just that alone would have been enough to, and then of course, you know, like, since they removed the ability to get, like, you know, 100% block proficiency and stuff like that, like those two things combined were probably good enough. I don't think he needed another hit. Or should I rank up my duped X pool? I don't know what the first part of that was, but definitely not your duped X pool. Hold on, is it worth ranking up unduped 4-star Nightcrawler? I've got a Havoc for synergies. Yeah, kind of. Nightcrawler's Awaken ability is pretty. I mean, it's nice. It adds a lot of damage, but it's not totally essential for the champion. And of course, when he's ranked up, you could throw him on defense on Awaken and all that. So, yeah, Nightcrawler is a pretty good on Awakened rank up. He's a pretty good on Awakened rank. Man, I want to get my hands on a higher level Nightcrawler. I don't have a 5-star though. Don't have a 6-star. Would love to pull a higher level one. I guess I kind of also need a higher level Havoc too, since I don't have excuse me, I don't have a higher level Havoc either to go with him, but I'm a huge fan of Nightcrawler these days. With that Havoc synergy at least. BG, you think there is some kind of logic from Kabam in deciding the prestige of the champions? I don't know, dude. I asked Kabam once at Comic-Con, like, so how do you guys determine prestige? And they were like, you know, we just look at the number of abilities champions have and stuff like that. I was just like, that can't be it. Like, some champions have an insane number of abilities and a super low PI. Others have, you know, garbage for stats and abilities, and their PI is super high. Like, I don't know. It's probably either a very technical answer or not technical as in like the way it's calculated, but technical as in like you know, being part of the balance of champions sometimes, being part of the driving force and getting people to chase after the champions sometimes. I don't know. But yeah, I have no idea how they actually determine the stuff. And when I say balanced too, I'm not just meaning like, oh, everything is nice and evenly balanced. No, it's like, man, every once in a while they just want to throw out a crazy champion like what Namor seems to be, where his stats are balanced under the idea that he's going to be overpowered. Potentially. Should I rank up 5-star Hyperion to rank 4? Hyperion's a fantastic rank up. Only seems to be getting stronger and stronger with all the nodes coming out, where sometimes you need incinerate damage. He's got it. A lot of the healing nodes, you can counter them with maxed out despair and spamming special 1. He can counter nodes like the I think Invade. Does it do well against Invade, since you don't technically need to stand there and block and bait out heavies with your natural power gain and stuff? Caustic Temper, all these nodes. Hyperion's a fantastic champ. Really one of the few examples of champions that just feels like he's getting stronger and stronger over time. Depends on how much money we can make. We could release a certain mutant champ, Crystal, who's only uses high prestige, then release a higher mutant prestige champ a few weeks later. Yeah, that probably was not a coincidence with Gold Pool there. That's probably not a coincidence. I almost popped some crystals myself. And wait a minute, DG, what's up, dude? I saw your name pop up in the chat earlier. I was talking at the time. I was rambling on about something, but what's up, dude? Have not seen you in quite a while. Hope everything's good, man. Hope everything's good in your world. If you're still in here, because that was a little while ago. IBG, if you needed to spend $1 to enter any part of Act 6, would you quit the game? I don't know what I would do. Possibly. I don't know. I might continue to play and then just not do Act 6, but that would feel pretty bad, so... yeah, I might quit on that one. I'd maybe hang around and see if Kabam would open it up for free or something like that, but... No, I mean, that's part of the reason why I play this game, is there are no real paywalls like that except for certain offers, including my least favorite one, which is OG Deadpool, since I will never add that dude to my collection. But at the end of the day, I mean, you know, whatever. It's not like I'd be using him for anything other than just collection purposes. Back at MCOC, everything's fine. Was out for a job and now finally settled. We'll fly to New York in December 19th. All right, cool. Awesome, man. Good to have you back. Is Kingpin any good? Kingpin's all right. I don't know. He's a little bit underpowered, I would say. He's got some pretty sweet utility, and he's actually a decent defender. I wish Kingpin was just a little bit stronger. I think a lot of his, man, like actually, I was most hyped for Kingpin. People in here, when Kingpin was first like announced and everything like that, man, I lost it for Kingpin. I thought that he was gonna be so damn strong, and his problem. He has a lot of attack, and he's great with suicides and everything, but his biggest problem is that his crit chance and rate and everything, or damage multiplier or whatever, all that stuff really sucks. So after throwing that into the calculations, well, the damage output ain't so great. But like the rest of him is actually pretty decent. I tried using Kingpin in Variant 2, where he has like his own special node, and I have a 6-star Unawakened Kingpin, and it still kind of sucked, so I guess that's how you know a champion is not really good. Did you get the Tier 5 Basic offer today? I did not yet. I'm considering it. I'm not sure what I want to do there. I think it's decent only because I need the big boy boost for a future Legends run. And I'm kind of just crossing my fingers, hoping that Kabam will release some type of discounted boost package, so that I don't have to pay the full $1,400 per set of boosts. So I don't know. And yeah, P, remember the Kingpin hype, dude? It's funny to think that Medusa was released along with him, and I just ignored Medusa at the start. As much as I love the champion. BG with a 5-star roster as large as yours, what is your method for arena grinding? How do you start/keep infinite streak? For starting the infinite streak, it hasn't really changed with the size of my roster. Oh god. Okay, good. Hasn't really changed with the size of my roster. You know, first 9 or 10 rounds, I just throw in my weakest champions, and then I just go to my strongest champions and start loading them in. I guess the only change is, in the past, I used to have to break up my getting to the infinite stage, where, you know, if I had like 3 strong teams, I would get to like a streak of 10, and then I would throw in like my 3 top teams, and then I'd wait till those guys were refreshed, use them again, and then continue on with the rest of my roster. Whereas now I just kind of, you know, I don't have to wait. I just go in there with my strongest ones. Well, that's pretty much it. So no Labyrinth Kingpin speed run of no, absolutely not. Kingpin will not be speed running anything, except maybe the cookie jar. Who am I kidding? I'm speed running that same cookie jar. Can't make a fat joke. I just wanted the champion that looks like him to be really OP. Well, of course. And you wanted Medusa to be really OP for obvious reasons. ABG, I tweeted She-Hulk versus Thanos for you. She gets slow and refreshes Furies. Okay, let's see what we have here. I didn't think that class type had any impact on Fury refreshing, but slow, I thought, isn't supposed to work. Yeah, there's the slow debuff. Interesting. Very interesting, because in her description, doesn't it say... Let's go find She-Hulk here. In her description... Dude, my She-Hulk is almost Sig 99. Okay, here we go. The heavy attack thing. Causes a slow debuff on the opponent for 12 seconds, reducing the ability accuracy of their unstoppable and evade effects by 100%. Dude, I didn't realize that was for evade effects too. What? Has that always been a thing? Dude, no, not kidding. I thought it was only unstoppable. This is probably very common knowledge, but I actually didn't realize this. Oh, damn, I want She-Hulk, guys. I can't believe I pulled her on the beta all that time ago. And it was like, oh, this beta opening sucks. But at least I got She-Hulk to test. Damn, I wish I had that opening on the live servers. But okay, anyway. By 100%, opponents with a natural class advantage cannot be slowed. Oh, well, it says natural class advantage, which to me sounds like only the skill class. Because the universal class type doesn't sound like a natural class one. Interesting. But that contradicts that that Kabam post, I think, right? Man, I'm so surprised that it's also stops evade though. Okay. Anyway. Confirmed to not work against Universal. If it was just skill, wouldn't they just say skill? That's a good point. I don't know. The debuff was there, though. Spider-Man can also get slow as well, but didn't tweet that fight. Okay. The universe is unnatural. Yeah. It is. It is very unnatural. Well, I don't know. Maybe maybe when the content's released, you guys got to jump in there nice and quick with your She-Hulks before something gets fixed. Bam, wrong, impossible, pretty much. But yeah, I'm just, dude. I'm more surprised about that evade thing than anything. Like, I really want She-Hulk. I want She-Hulk, and I want a science rank up gem. Because, I don't know, it's kind of tough to use tier 5 basic on her. But if I had a science rank up gem, I could be like, well, you know, I don't have any of the Fantastic Four. So, but then again, I don't have She-Hulk either. It's like Karnak, who can eventually get class advantage when he is disadvantaged. Oh man, disadvantaged is what I was just saying. Disadvantaged could mean for those cases also. Huh? Yeah. Thing about Champion is he gets 40% buff accuracy as a boss. 6.2 is 60%, so it won't be super reliable. Okay. Pulled She-Hulk recently. Nice. Is She-Hulk worth an Awakening Gem? I don't think so. I don't think she needs her Awaken ability to be really cool. But then again, I don't have a ton of experience with her. But I probably wouldn't give her an Awakening Gem. Probably save that for someone else. Baby G pulled a 6-star Thing. How good is he unduped? I hear mixed things all the time about Thing. I hear from some Thing veterans that he doesn't really need the Awaken ability, offensively or defensively. But I feel like his Awaken ability, in the right situation, can basically make him immortal. If the enemy has enough plus attack and everything, so I don't know, could be really powerful. But yeah, I don't have a ton of experience with Thing myself because I don't have a high level one, so it's kind of the best I could do. But dude, a 6-star Thing, that's awesome, man. That's really awesome. I think I think you could definitely make use of him, even if you may need his Awakened ability for some things. I would say he, you know, you could definitely use him for some things. And he has so many different immunities and all that, that I think he's going to be useful for a long time to come. So many different immunities all rolled into one. BG, do you know Punisher 29's last cutoff? Trying to not get him this time, so just want to shoot under. Just get the final milestone, and that's it. I think it was like 1.56 or something like that, man. It was super low. Speaking of cutoffs, I don't know why my cutoffs are not on screen. There we go. Whoops. I had them off during the maintenance screen. Never put them back on. BG, will you go for stable or unstable rifts? Also, what do you think about that system? I think it's pretty interesting. I'm definitely going unstable, 100%. I think it's pretty interesting to see what people will choose, and I highly doubt Kabam is going to share that info with everyone, but it's a pretty cool experiment to see what people go for. If they rather have a little bit less RNG with slightly lower potential for the roads. I mean, they both average out to be pretty much the same in terms of, you know, where you're going to get. But, of course, you know, not everybody gets the average. You might get a little bit lucky. You might get a little bit unlucky. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what people go for. But, yeah, I'm definitely going unstable myself. BG read my comment of having a 3-star Avenger task done easily. Just sell 3-star and get them from completing Infinity Stone quest. They give you the 3-star. It's not worth it, man. just for a few shards that I can't even get a Greater Last Stand crystal out of. And even if I did get a Greater Last Stand, I mean, what's going to be in that Greater Last Stand crystal? Like 10,000 gold, where it costs like, I don't even remember how much gold it costs to fully rank up a 3-star, but it costs a lot of gold, more than you're going to get out of those crystals. All of my Avengers are probably high Sig level, if not Sig 99. So I'll be giving up all of those Sig levels and everything too. Yeah, it's not worth it. The rewards there, it didn't really matter. Missing out on it wasn't a big deal. It would have been nice if I got it for free, getting the 3-star Ronin from Arena. But yeah, I was just super busy during that time when Ronan was around. That's when I was traveling and everything, so. What up, Bra Guy? What up, J Divine? Asked my alliance mates next rank 4 Hyperion or Star-Lord. They said Hyperion because he can help me long-term. I said, like a sharpened number 2 pencil, you have a point. Wow. I didn't know where that was going. Yeah, no, I would totally agree, dude. Hyperion over Star-Lord any day. For sure, man. That's what I would do, at least. I'm going to go unstable for at least 1 rift. And the rest are going to go stable. Interesting. If you do that, at least. Oh, Pete. Definitely needs a dupe for defense. Ghost rolls over him and anything less than, like, Sig 150. Interesting. I don't have that Ghost experience. Thinking about, like, Omega Red. Omega Red versus Thing. Omega Red kind of crushes Thing on most nodes. I struggled to get that one shot on the boss node, so I don't want to say he just makes the fight a total joke. But, like, against All or Nothing Thing, oh, man, Omega Red. I had one in the last war that we did, and I finished the fight with a full yellow bar. Omega Red rolled right over the dude. And I don't think the Awaken ability matters much in that situation. But against someone like Ghost, yeah, I think it would. I think you're right. I think it would matter a lot more. Because against Omega Red, the Awaken ability doesn't come into play as much, for sure. But against Ghost, it does a whole lot. Is Laura still playing MCOC in 4-Wife? No updates. She hasn't been playing as much lately. I think she just said she made the alliance even more casual than it was before or something like that, because, yeah, there might be some periods of time where she's just not logging in. We've kind of both gotten a little bit busier here, too, as part of it. It's a combination of a few things. One, the game was running pretty poorly for her on her device. Made it really unenjoyable to play. And then we both got busy with the move, and she's been, working a little bit more. And has some other things going on too, so. Oops. Okay, there we go. Banana Man, do you ever use your Fraggle Rock for anything other than Arena? I used him when we needed to run Avengers in the dungeons for that objective. Other than that, though, no. Fraggle Rock he's awful. He's really terrible. I have some content planned for him. Ooh, I could test and see if that synergy is working now. There was a synergy with Korg that was not working. And I don't think they specifically mentioned that synergy in the patch notes, but they did mention something about Rhino's ability and how he gains Fury. And it's basically, that's the same way that this synergy works. So I was hoping that once they fix that the synergy would be fixed, and then I could finally finish making some Fraggle Rock content. Can confirm Rhino is working. Okay. Check on the synergy some other time. Yeah. I'm gonna start a buy Laura new phone fund. Oh, she doesn't need a new phone, man. Her phone's good. She's using a Pixel 2, I think. Which, I mean, I guess there's a Pixel 3 out or something like that, but it doesn't really matter. Like, the phone is still great. It's just a bad update for full of bugs and running slow and stuff like that for her device at least. BG, read last for Avenger tip. What's your Avenger tip, Kanga Janga? BG, you can just sell 3-star Avenger and get them from beginner difficulty of the Last Stand event. Yeah, someone else had mentioned that actually just a few minutes ago. It's really not worth it. You know, you're just gonna be sacrificing. It's like It's like getting rid of a few 100,000 gold to gain 10,000 gold or something like that. You know, it takes a lot of resources, Catalyst, ISO, gold to rank up 3 stars, plus most of my Avengers, if not all of them, are Sig 99. So to sell them for a minuscule amount of shards, there is zero chance of that being worth it. Let's go take a look at the amount of shards they even get from it. Whoops. Yeah. Like this is really nothing, dude. We're talking about 1,200 of these shards, so I wouldn't even come close to getting a greater Last Stand crystal. And then, well, I can also get almost a greater solo crystal worth of fragments, because you need 2,000 of those. Like, no. Appreciate the tip, nonetheless, though. Right, you know, you can... Oh, Pete, damn it. ABG, is it better to save enough units to unlock all suicides at once, or one at a time? Okay, here's my advice when it comes to suicides. For most champions, you're going to want willpower. You don't need willpower for every champion running suicides. You know, there's some special cases there where they're fully immune, or in the case of Ghost, you shrug them off, that type of thing. But for the most part, you're going to want to run a build with willpower. So I recommend unlocking willpower as soon as you can. You know, don't like spend your units unlocking the good masteries leading up to it too, like recovery, which is a pretty expensive mastery, but it's a great mastery overall. So get recovery, get willpower, and then once you have all of that set up, then you have two options. Number one, yeah, you could wait until you have the units to fully unlock suicides. Or number two, you could go 50-50. At a bare minimum, though, before you unlock recoil, make sure that you can put 3 points in either double edge or 3 points in liquid courage. If you're only putting like 1 point in them, or even 2 points, not worth it. Not worth the sacrifice to pick up recoil. Half suicides when you get that, when you can fully unlock either liquid courage or double edge, then you know it can be worth it. Even then, I prefer just to either run full suicides or no suicides, just because recoil is so painful at times. But depending on the champs you play, it's you know, not that bad, and it will still help speed up arena times and stuff like that. So yeah, but that's how you should go about that. Hello, BG. I know that I do not spend a lot of time on stream, and you don't see my name too much, but I will be supporting you always. Well, yes, Angel Man. Thank you very much for the support. I already appreciate how much you have supported already. Please don't feel obligated to. They always have to support. Although I will gladly accept any support that you do want to show. So thank you, dude. Thank you for the support. Are you aware of the fact that the Last Stand event contains 3-star variants of Avengers upon 100% completion? I feel like you're trolling, but at the same time, this is incorrect info. I think it's incorrect info, at least, right? You only got to do a single clear to get the champions. And in beginner mode, it's only 2 stars, right? You don't get 3 stars twice, do you? I remember, like, someone had said that. Someone said you get the 3 stars twice after 100% completing, but I don't think that was correct, right? Anyway, damn you, Pete. Get your trolling stuffs out of here. ABG, you going for 5-star Doctor Strange in arenas? I probably will. I could use the gold and units and everything like that too, so probably. ABG, fun fact, you can block damage by holding the left of the screen. Oh, is that how it's done? Oh, interesting. ABG, if you're looking for some Fraggle Rock gameplay, I came across this guy, Bruce Banana. He has some solid gameplay. Also, you can sell your 3-star Avengers. Oh, no. No, no. This can't become a thing. No, damn you guys. You're right, though. Bruce Banana did have that gameplay. Oh, God. Hold on. I'm getting my ass kicked here. No, that's the worst debuff. Oh, God. I need to speed this up. Get that petrify off of me. Okay. Everything's fine. This is fine. What's up, Aaron Abdo? BG, what's going on tonight? Thinking of going for Strange. I sure am. I know you probably are, too. Can't decide what I think I'll go for. Yeah, I don't know either. My initial guess was 40 million, but I'm thinking that's probably wrong. I don't know. I mean, he's got those important synergies. There is the whole 6-star, 4-star blockout thing. I mean, they're not, like, unique synergies, though, so at the same time, how much does it matter that, you know, you can't bring in an attack synergy with your Corvus or something like that? I mean, all the plus attack you can get for that dude is nice, don't get me wrong, but is it worth going, like, 50+ million in the arena for? Probably not. So, who knows what he's going to go for? Maybe 40's not too far off. BG, should I rank 5 my 4-star Corvus or rank 3 my 5-star Venom? Both unduped. It's a tough call. They're both quite nice. I'd say if you're running Suicides, you probably want to go with Corvus. If you're not running Suicides, then you probably want to go with that Venom. You could just go Corvus either way if you want, but I do like Venom, and without Suicides, he's really nice. It's nice to have. Alright, last might I add that I'm trying to fight Uncollected Poopy Head. This is hard. Okay, Demiak. What do you got here? Uncollected Poopy Head. We're running out of time for Uncollected Poopy Head shenanigans. Where is your last one, though? Maybe I'm too far up. There is no last message. I control F'd it. This is the only message in the chat. Maybe your other message didn't go through for some reason. YouTube pulling a fast one. Alright, BG, I gotta drag my still sick butt to bed. Have a good night. Oh, man, Dragon. Stop being sick. Sickness. Wasn't there... Oh, no, yeah, that's from Always Sunny. Sickness be gone. That sucks. I hope you get better soon. I'm still... Like, I would say I'm about 95% better myself. I still have that tiny little bit of lingering cough every once in a while. Still feel tiniest bit congested or whatever. But hope you feel better soon. BG, should I just complete Act 6.1? It's been so long and I'm still nowhere near getting 12k units saved. It's up to you. I don't know how bad you want that offer or not, and how fast you're getting those units. If yeah, I mean, if you really don't think you're gonna get there, then sure, why not? You are, you know, it does increase your daily rewards from like the Cavalier Daily and stuff like that. It's just all on you. Whatever you want to do. There's so many that do the finger cross thing at people when they cough. The finger cross? Oh, this thing? I never see anybody do that. Then again, I'm never around people. I mean, you know, of course you guys are people, but I can't really see you guys. I think I'm glad you're feeling better. Hoping to properly kick it by the end of this week. Yeah, hopefully. Being sick sucks. Is that Pete sending over a buck? Where's your last one, Pete? Last message from Panda Man Peter saying, Sir Brian, hast thou heard yond lasteth standeth event, and wills 3-star Avengers, at which hour the did complete. It's weird that that's what your message was, and I didn't know that that's what you were gonna say when I started saying your name slightly different. It kind of worked. It kind of worked. Pete, please go on. I did not hear about this. I did not hear about this at all. The last stand event, you say? Interesting. Let's go check it out. Thank you for the trolling, Buck. BG, you heard about the Avengers? Oh no, is this a... Oh wait, no, this is something different. Go on, Jay. You heard about the Avengers game that will be premiered at E3 on June 10th by the people who made Final Fantasy Square Enix? I'm super hyped. I did hear that there was going to be something showing off. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I will be totally honest with you and say that I probably will not even be looking at the at what is shown. I mean, maybe I will. I do like to look at like some of the E3 news, good like E3 roundup type of thing. Is nice, and I'm sure that'll be included because you know, Avengers, big deal and all. Plus Square Enix, solid company. Although Square Enix, they used to be one of the juggernauts in the gaming world, and you know, they're still big, but they've kind of fallen a bit from the olden days where they were just... I mean, I guess they weren't always Square Enix, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling that game is not going to be the type of game that I'm super interested in, because you know my Marvel knowledge and general interest for Marvel, it only goes so far. Typically, if I'm going to be playing a different game, it's probably going to be something totally unrelated to Marvel. Brian, did you hear about that Marvel MOBA? I hear that it's titled Last Stand, and when you complete it, you earn 3-star Avengers. Pete? I did not hear about this. Thank you for telling me. What happened to your loyalty, BG? It's, dude, donations. Donations and losing wars. I'm struggling. I already donated this week in terms of loyalty, and I didn't have to use units, but it's possible that next week either I'm going to have to pop open my, what's it called, crystals? My Victor and Defeat crystals, or I'd have to donate with units, which means I'm popping those crystals open. I'm not ready to donate with units. Not yet. I'll try to hold out a little bit longer on that. And then when you think you have finished an arena fight and put your phone down, then realize they have the Heimdall synergy twice in a row. Oh no, twice in a row. Rip, dude. Did you lose your streak? Did you still win the fights? I've done that before myself. Not even Heimdall synergy related. Like, I'll just pop my special 3 and be like, oh yeah, they're dead for sure. And then be like, oh, that's right, I was fighting Gwenpool. Or some champion that has a synergy where for some reason they survive. It's like, I think Hulk or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I've died plenty of times like that. James Betchel sent it over another buck. Where is your last one here, James? Here we go. People might go for strains just as a collection because most didn't want to open crystals for them. Yeah, no, that's a great point. That's pretty much the reason I want him. I don't even have a 5-star Corvus to pair him up with, so that's all I want him for is collection purposes. And I mean, of course, you know, he is an OG character, and you know, there's something nice about getting those characters, even if they're not that amazing. Like, War Machine was, I guess, in some screenshot in the App Store or something like that, like a 5-star War Machine. People are thinking it's possible that Kabam might release 5-star War Machine, which you know, I mean, they have released a lot of the other 5-stars that weren't available. So we'll see what happens there. It's possible that they may do that. And if they did that, and if he came to the arena, even though I don't really give a damn about War Machine, well, I would want to get him. But dude, thank you for the now $6. Erg, so we basically can get 2 of the last type of rift. They likely would have them for money on last week, like normally for rifts. We're gonna for the third. It's got to be more than that, Star. I would be really bummed if there was only 2. Don't we normally get like 4? There's got to be more than that. Mike posted 10 rifts? Oh, well, wait, 10 of like the final one? Because, okay, that's a lot better than 4. It's a lot better than 2. It's a lot better than 4 also, but a whole lot better than 2. 10 of the 2. Okay. Alright, that's much better. That's much better. Yeah, man, that was going to be really disappointing if there was only 2. Okay. Alright. Saved. Saved. That'd have been rough. Hey BG, what's up, Sliz? Plan on going for that Namor Insane grind of 80 mil? I don't know, dude. I might. I want to do the same in the second round. I have 2 Awakening Gem, Mutant, and rank up gems 2 to 5. Well, nice, man. I hope you can get him at least one time there, then. So, like, here's the thing about Namor, since a few people have asked what my intentions are with him. I have a Mutant 4 to 5 rank up gem. So before any information was released about the guy, I had kind of locked in, like, yep, I'm doing a double grind for Namor. I have no other champion to really use this gem on. I've had it for a little while now, and I think I got it from Variant 2. And I want to put it to use, you know? And then, okay, cool. We got a Mutant champion coming. I don't have any Mutant Awakening Gem, but I'll just grind for them twice, get them awakened, and we'll leave it at that. Then, come to find out, he has one of the highest prestige in the game. And it seems like he's going to be a really good champion overall as well. So his cutoff is likely going to be stupidly high. And if his cutoff is stupidly high, then it's going to cost quite a bit of units for me to grind for him. And if I have to do a double grind, like let's say it costs 3,000 units, which it might cost more than that. There's a good chance it might cost me more than 3,000 units if I were to grind for him even one time. But let's just say each round costs 3,000. So now we're talking about 6,000 combined. If we look at my current units, I've got a little bit under 14,000, but I also have almost 500,000 battle chips. So let's just say that puts me at around 15,000 right now, especially once the Namor grind would actually start. I'd be a little over 15, but let's just say I'm at 15. Actually, no, let's say 16. 16 makes it nice and easy. Let's say I get up to 60. Ooh, nice. Tier 4 basic stones, too. Let's say I get up to 16,000 units, and I drop 6,000 of that to go for Namor. I get him twice. Everything's good. Then I also need to buy boosts in order to go for a Legends run, which, if I'm thinking I'm going to need probably 9 of them in total. 9 of each of the big boy boosts. Well, I think I have 1 right now of each, which means I'd still have to buy 3 packages of the 1,400 packs. So that, of course, is 4,200 units. So take the 10K minus the 4,200. That leaves me with about 5,800 units. I may have to use some of those units for potions and that type of thing. I don't even know how much that would be. It could potentially be kind of expensive. It wouldn't be as bad as my 5.4 run where I was using a non-suicide friendly champion, though. I don't think I'd use that many items overall. Or at least looking at 6.1, I wouldn't have used a ton in 6.1 had I been max boosted and stuff. But I would have to spend some units on that. And then if there's a 12k offer after 6.2, well, I mean, that's... How am I going to make up the units there? I would probably need to gather up another 8k units, which... I suppose that could be done. That could be done in about 4 weeks, but I also haven't been... I've been a little bit slacking on the arenas. Again, where I haven't been going for a ton of milestones. So, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of the situation I'm in right now, trying to decide exactly what I want to do. Do I even want to go for a Legends run if I don't have certain champions that I think may be needed to go for it? I don't know. BG, if you're going to buy boosts anyway, did you get the unit offer today? Oh, jeez. Really, Aaron Abdo? With the rest of that, the Avengers thing? I'm contemplating it. I might get it. I might get it. I'm not sure what I want to do there. I'll have to get an Namor once, but I have to use a lot of units to do it, or take a Saturday off from work. Not sure I want to spend my units that way with 6.2 coming up. Yeah. Got me into spreadsheets, and now I can't run any of my business on games without them. Makes it so much more organized. Thanks. Awesome, dude. I have a 2015 skill gem and rank 4 to rank 5 gem. Thinking about rank 5 Punisher, because F it. Thoughts? Punisher's kind of interesting. Punisher's actually kind of interesting. I don't know. Like, there's probably better uses for those resources. Be totally honest with you. There's definitely better uses for the rank 4 to 5 gem. I would say the 2015 gem, that may be who I would use it on too. So that's probably a good call. But the rank 4 to 5, and you'd probably save that for someone else. But Punisher, you know, he's one of those champions that he can get kills sometimes on defense. He's a champion that kind of can do it unexpectedly a little bit. So yeah, I don't know. He's one of those killers that, and like no one else in your alliance is gonna be rank 5 anytime soon probably. So he'd always be like one of your defensive diversity options, whatever. But my advice is don't do it. Yeah. So about this, I want to do a Legend Run too, but I'll wait till 4th of July to see what offer it is, one with units, and to see if 6.2 has that 12k offer again. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is like, so, okay, his arena starts on the 13th, and I think the 12th is when 6.2 comes out. We're going to find out on the 12th if there is a 12k offer or not, so got some time to think about it. So beginner difficulty is awarding a specific 2-star as part of the reward update. Looking forward to possible new 2-stars. Ooh. That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Always love collecting some 2-stars. I think top 40 is going to be time-based, or just whoever was ballsy enough to do it in one sitting / boosted. It's going to be time-based. Yeah, top 100 is going to be whoever's willing to do it in one sitting, most likely. Because the rewards, if you're not top 40, it's not worth it. That's part of the thing about like, let's go take a look at the Legends rewards. Hang on. Okay. So oh wait, this is not it. If we go here, is this it? No, this is Alliance Quest. Oh God, where am I? Hold on. I saw 6 in the title and just went for it. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so yeah, June 12th. And here are the rewards. So the top 40 get that new 6-star champion. That's the prize. That's the prize. I mean, you know, if you can get top 5 on top of that, like this is actually pretty good too. 20% of a of a tier 5 class catalyst, like that's pretty good. I know it's, you know, random. It's not 20% of one, but that sounds like it's pretty good at least too. But even when looking at like the top 5 basic and alphas that you get, you know, it is totally not worth the amount of units that I'm going to be dropping just to get this. And there's no chance of me really hitting top 1 to 5. So let's be more realistic and look at 6 to 10. Now we're cutting all these numbers in half. If I don't get the 6-star, I don't want to spend the units on this stuff. I don't want to spend potentially, you know, 7,000 units, whatever it's going to cost in total. Just to, like this is a terrible return on investment there. The value is just not there. But if you can get that 6-star that is only available from doing this, we don't know who that 6-star is going to be. It's probably just going to be some trophy style champion like they've done in the past. Maybe there'll be some use to it. I don't know. Prestige maybe. But it's probably a champion will be fine without. But we don't know when they're going to come back around. They could, I mean, for all we know, they could bring this champion back around for like the gifting event at the end of the year. But if they do that, it's probably going to be super incredibly rare anyway. And yeah, it would just be nice to get whatever this champion is. So got some thinking to do. But yeah, that's why, like, I would say the top 50 to 60 times are going to be very competitive, maybe even higher than that, like 60 or 70 times. And the final, you know, 20 or 30, the times are just going to drop off completely. Where, yeah, if you just go through, even unboosted, and just go, you'd probably be able to sneak in there. It would also be... like, I don't even know if it'd be worth it, is the thing. Because at a certain point, you're going to start playing worse. You're going to be dying more. You're going to be spending more units. And then at that point, like, why not just go through casually and spend the units on offers like the one that we just got today and get the fragments there and stuff like that. So, yeah. I don't want to see Thanos in Alliance Quest. I finally got used to Kingpin. Man, I hate fighting Kingpin. I'm sure I'm going to hate fighting Thanos, too. But, I don't know. I kind of hate fighting Kingpin. I can't even remember what nodes Thanos has, because it's not really the nodes on Kingpin, or I mean, it's not really Kingpin himself that I find annoying. It's like the oscillate node, where I just, oh man, it's such a slow and painful fight every time I do go in there. Although I normally am not the one that fights that Kingpin. I usually get my boss action with Omega Red and stuff. Ilax sending over a toonie saying ranked thing 45 and check Twitter. Dude, congrats on your thing. Hold on, I'll check that in a sec as soon as this Drax gets off my balls. Okay, there we go. Awesome on your thing. Alright. So you got detention? Wait, what? Ranked thing 455. So you got detention? Do these two go together somehow? Is this a meme that I'm not familiar with? Is that what Cap says in this video? Click it. But did you know? Oh, okay. I see. Well, it's cut off on my screen. Hold on. I'll show you guys. I need to make my browser smaller here. I was not aware. Now I know. Oh, man. Alright, let's keep this grind going. How good is Omega Red Unawakened? Omega Red Unawakened. Eh. Not so good. He generally Omega Red needs to be not only awakened but decently high sig level as well. A lot of his damage comes from his awakened ability. You can still use Omega Red in certain situations unawakened, like if there's a bleed node or Caltraps or like any of those bleed type nodes, Biohazard. He can be useful there unawakened, but otherwise he's gonna feel pretty weak. He's not going to feel good at all to use. The awaken ability is very important. How good is Darkhawk unawakened? Everything I just said about Omega Red applies to Darkhawk, like word for word. Word for word, pretty much. BG, if you had to rank up one of these unduped 5-star champs, who would you rank for? Medusa, Void, Nick Fury, Ghost Rider, I have Blade, and Stark Spidey. I mean, if you already have Blade and Stark Spidey, it's kind of hard to say anything against completing that trinity there. Oh wait, it's unduped as well. Unduped. Well, okay. Yeah, that makes things easier. I wouldn't go with Medusa. I wouldn't go with Void. I probably would go with Ghost Rider. But you could also go with Nick Fury, I suppose. But I'd probably go Ghost Rider, since you have the other two. But whatever you do, yeah, I would avoid Void. I hate that avoid Void thing. I would avoid Void, and I probably would avoid Medusa as well, unless you just needed like a robot slayer. Because Medusa unawakened, she doesn't hit very hard, and she doesn't have her auto block. These things kind of make the champion, you know. Random grinding this 4-star Maw. How much did you do first round? I did like 13.5 first round. I'm going to skip out on this round too. I think he went for a little over 10. I wouldn't be surprised if Maw went for like, you know, under 10. A little bit under 10 or something like that. He just kind of sucked. But yeah, I'd still probably try to put up higher if you could. Level up and science advancement. Guess Spider-Gwen is getting a 2015 Gembus. Dude, give it to her. I think Namor's water abilities will impact Caltrops at all. I have no idea. I still haven't looked at his abilities myself, so I don't even know what direction Kabam is going with this water stuff. I've only seen the animations, and then I've heard that he has crazy damage. I would think not, but who knows? I mean, you could still bleed in water, right? So, although I mean, I guess that's a little bit different. You weren't just talking about bleed, but I would think he you know, it's gonna work as normal. Great, use my mutant gem on Omega now that I see Namor. Thoughts? Is he that crazy, Pete? Cause Omega Red's pretty nuts, dude. I use Omega Red so much when I'm running suicides. Namor, what's up, lags? I made my 5-star Medusa rank 4, and she is pretty cool. She definitely is. And that was a trap. You fluctuate between Namor, and Caltrops. Caltraps? Is that what you're saying? I do fluctuate between the two, yeah. I do that for a lot of things. Radiator. I don't know. Certain words, man. There's quite a few of them, actually. Mario. Oh, I've got 6 Furies? This dude's about to get messed up by a tree. Too many people going for Namor already? Yeah. Omega Red is cool, but I hear that Namor can run through the Last Stand event pretty fast, allowing you to obtain 3-star Avengers. Son of a... Whata? Do I say what? I feel like I say water the same time, or the same every time. Does it fluctuate for water? I don't, maybe I never noticed if I said whata. But I feel like I always say water. I mean, not exactly like that. That time was slightly different, but yeah. Brian, did you read my comment earlier? The one I had to repost because it wasn't showing up. Right after I put it back in chat, my internet cut out. If not, I'll post again. Or not. It's whatever. Demiak, I didn't see it. Let me see if I could find it. If I have to use revives, I think this is the comment, right? If I have to use revives, probably rank 5 Domino, right? I've got rank 5 Domino, rank 4 Killmonger, rank 4 Venom, rank 4 Thing, and 6-star Winter Man against the Uncollected Thanos. Yeah. Yeah, I'd go with Domino. Killmonger's interesting. How easy is it to get his invulnerability stuff in that final phase? Probably not that easy, right? I think you have to hit a special 2 for it or something. Yeah, I would just go with Domino, personally. I think that's the comment. Yeah, that's the comment, I think. If there was something else, let me know. Oh, that wasn't the one. I'll just put it again. Oh, damn. Okay. Started hashtag water years ago. That's true. What is water? I don't know, Pete. You tell me. Hey, BG, what are your favorite synergies for Venom the Duck? It depends on the situation. But, I would say my favorite synergy is probably just the like, Captain Beardo. Captain Beardo to extend the duration of buffs. It's probably my favorite one. I'm not a huge fan of his unique synergies. But, of course, you know, some of them are quite strong champions. So, if you can have these stronger champions on the team anyway, along with getting a bit of a bonus, then, hey, why not at that point, you know? I hear the Domino one is quite good if you're using special 2s, but I typically... I mean, I don't really have a ton of experience with Venom the Duck, but in the areas of the game that I was looking to use him, special 2s weren't really a thing that I was using, so I didn't really care about that synergy. Brian, are we going for a name or lags? I don't know, dude. I'm not sure. I was talking about it a little bit earlier. It's a problem of units, lags. It's a problem of units. I think I would have to use a lot of units on the grind. I think minimum 3,000 units each round, and I'd have to get them twice. So minimum 6,000 units jumped into this grind. But honestly, it would probably be more than that. You told me to tell you what water is. Read last for that explanation. Okay. Is water that substance that you obtained through the Last Stand event? No, wait, that would be 3-star Avengers. Son of a Pete. The other night you were saying Werter bottle? Huh. I can see it. I'm a Werter in a bottle. What was that song? I was trying to remember. I was trying to sing the lyrics just now for Genie in a Bottle, but I don't remember any of the lyrics other than I'm a genie in a bottle. I'm a Werter in a bottle. And really, this is a jar, I guess, so. Not even a bottle. How long until Brian stops reading my comments? Surprisingly, a surprisingly long amount of time, I guess, Pete. I should have stopped already. This is the problem. This is the problem. What's up, Roboto? Wait, what is this? That was just how I play against her. Because others can't. Oh, I guess about Domino, dude. Man, just it going back and forth is super annoying. I would yeah, the way Domino is right now, I would love if they changed that to back to how she was after they changed her the first time. I've died to Dominoes, forgetting that can no longer dex freely. I don't really care necessarily about like the double hit thing if I can't get out of it, but I just wish that it would hold the block still, I guess, which at the end of the day I guess is on me for swiping my finger, but it's just how it is against every other champ, something I'm used to, something that I would prefer to stay that way they had it changed. Did you see the bug with full PHCs earlier? No. What was the bug with full PHCs? BG's stream is laggy? Is it? I haven't dropped any frames. Is the stream messed up for you guys at all? If it's messed up at all, it's would be on YouTube's end. Oh god, I'm dying here. Might have to refresh if it is laggy or something. I just hate Domino in general, though, man. Domino is such an annoying champion to fight that no matter what they do to Domino, I'm just gonna hate fighting her. So whatever whatever it is, I just try to avoid fighting her. Somebody else take this Domino, please. Help me. Help it, please. Even though I still fight her a decent amount. Instead of minimum 2-star champs, it was minimum 3-star champs. What? Full PHC bug allowed you to obtain 3 Son of a Pete. But, dude, that's a pretty crazy bug. Did they do anything for the people that were popping those things open and getting all those 3 stars or whatever? Man, that would be awesome. I wish I knew. I'd have popped all of them, dude. I got like 300 plus of the full ones, not the sharded ones. Damn. Why are you going for the unstable rifts over the stable rifts? Just curious what your take on it is. They give basically the same amount of rewards. I'm gonna make a video on it. They give basically they average out to pretty much the same amount of rewards, except I think there's a slightly. I gotta just double check like the numbers or whatever, but I have no reason to believe that Star's numbers were inaccurate. Where it averages out to be slightly higher 6-star shards for the unstable. And then, of course, you have a chance for a 5-star awakening gem out of the unstable, whereas you do not from the stable. Your logic is weird. You won't pop featured 5-star crystals, but you're willing to get shafted and unstable, right? It's totally different, dude. It's totally different. It doesn't cost 50% extra to get... well, Star's still in here. It doesn't cost 50% extra shards to go for the unstable rifts versus the stable ones. That extra cost is huge. But I'll make a video going over it. So I'm sure I'm going to get that question quite a bit. Working like ultimate crystals, profited vid opening 25 of them, and not one 2-star champ. Damn. How much would you aim to put up for Namor first round? Lags, that is the question of the day, man. I have no idea. It would be a lot, dude. It would be a lot. I don't know if I would try to really go nuts and hit like 80. That might be too nuts. Oh, maybe 75? 75, 80, something like that. I would go high. And even then, I swear, I'd be at like 80 million, and I would still be like not sure that I would get the champion. Like it's. Wait, what is this? Incomplete information extrapolation leads to that. Gah, shame. Wait, what is this star? No reason to believe stars numbers. This from the person who told us we only got 2 rifts. We actually get 10. She was only off by like 500%. Okay, I see what you're talking about now. Yeah, that's what you're gonna shoot for, Lags? Okay. Who's VTD? Venom the Duck. BG, should I focus on Medusa or Venom the Duck? Both 5-star and Awakened. They're both good. I mean, there's a little bit of crossover between the two because they're both buff-based and cosmic and everything. But other than that, they're very different champions. One doesn't really have a ramp-up time, whereas the other has a multi-fight ramp-up time. Medusa's a better robot slayer. I would say Venom the Duck is better against just the average fight. But at the same time, only after ramping up, and you might not really want to go through that ramp up. It's, I don't know, kind of a personal preference there. And if you need poison immune, well then, you gotta go Medusa. But if you don't need poison immune, then, yeah, it's just really personal preference. I love them both. I love them both, and I would still have, like, I don't know. Like, Venom the Duck, for me, has kind of taken over as my favorite champion in the game. But not because I'm going to be using him in every single fight. More of just, I love his style and how you can kind of control how you want to build him up to fit the situation that you're going into. And it's not easy to say, like, which you should level up over the other. It kind of just depends on what you need. And what you like. Who's your fave champ? Venom the Duck. Venom the Duck is favorite. Medusa is probably still number 2. Probably still number 2. Just really enjoy playing her. I don't know. I've been using Omega Red a lot lately, and I do find him pretty fun to play. He's like kind of almost taking over, but I'm not sure. Doesn't really matter, right? At the end of the day, it's just some personal preference stuff, but Venom the Duck is definitely number 1 as it stands. Alright, it's time to pop some crystals, though. I'm out of 5 stars. Is there a slight resemblance with BG and Maw? Is there? Is there? Are you boosted? Why is your PI so high? It might be just from my masteries. No, I'm not boosted. The only boost I have are these eggs. It would be more valuable to rank 5 Medusa or Hyperion. Probably Hyperion these days. In the past, it was kind of a split between the two. But Hyperion, I mean, it still depends on the situation, but overall, I would have to give the nod to Hyperion, just due to some of the nodes coming out recently, some of the enemies coming out recently. BG, why do you not like Sparky anymore? I never really liked Sparky, dude. Stark Spidey, it's not that he's a bad champion. He has a ton of damage, even with some of these higher damage champions being released. His damage overall is still great. And I do still use him from time to time. But for me, he's always been a little bit difficult to control. And Stark's, but like I love playing champions that I can rely on. And Stark's Buddy, I just can't rely on him. He doesn't have a lot of health, so if I slip up, sometimes you can go down in a single combo. And I just feel like it's easier to slip up with him. For me personally, some people it's not like that. You look at Legacy playing Stark Spidey, he's much better at controlling him, whereas something about like his dash back animation and sometimes the auto evade triggers when you don't want it to trigger, and yeah, just a bit rough for me. ABG peeking at the end here. Hobbit, what's up, dude? What's going on, man? You know, I'm gonna pop one more of these crystals because I don't know, hoping to get over 14,000 units off of this crystal, I suppose. It's a low chance. There is a chance. Let's see if it happens. Ghost is also really reliable. Ghost is pretty reliable, yeah. I don't have a Ghost, though. So, oh, I see. Someone saying if you don't like Stark Spidey, you will never get the hang of Ghost. I don't think that's true. Pete, how do you feel about Stark Spidey? Were you ever good with Stark Spidey? I think the two are pretty different. Just gold. Rip. Can we just agree that auto evade while blocking should be removed? I do agree with that, yes. I hate that, dude. I think auto evade should not happen when you're blocking. Yes. On normal attacks. On normal attacks. If on a special attack, it should still work. If you are, because if you're just like blocking War Machine's attack or something like that, then auto evade should still kick in and protect you from it. But on regular like 5-hit combos and stuff like that, yeah, it should not work. Or at least that's what I would like to see. Of course, it's up to Kabam. Is Pete gone? I was trying to see if he had any insight on this. Speaking of eggs, yeah, speaking of eggs. Oh wait, here we go. Here's a comment from Pete. You know what? I'm gonna spin one more as I read this. I really want to see that. Oh wait, is that a free crystal too? Oh, let's grab that. I really do want to see that number go above 14 though, if possible, man. Feel good. Wait, what the hell? The login crystals are in this area now? I mean, it makes sense to have them in this area, but that's new. They used to be in the special area, so what's the... Okay. I mean, I think that's a good change, but that was just a surprising one. Honestly, the solo crystals, I don't think should be in the special area either. I think these should probably be here, although I hate these and just in general. And then, of course, the monthly event quest stuff should be here, absolutely. But, man, surprising to see that move. Anyway, spin one more of these guys. We're going to spin two more of these guys, actually. Okay, Pete. Stark Spidey is pretty different to play, but the two champions overlap a lot as far as use case. I think Ghost is better in every scenario, especially when trying to obtain 3-star Avengers. Son of a Pete. I don't know. I think Stark Spidey's cool, but he's super different to play. Yeah. I think it's just very different to play. I think it's very, very different to play. This is why in math exams, if I don't read the entire question, it's bad. Wait, is there other math stuffs or just the previous math stuffs? Okay. What did this person say? Oh, there is a typo in the calculations, possibly. Well, there may be a mistake there. Either way. Let's spin this last one. Do you mean son of a panda? Perhaps. Just popped a handful. Got 2-star from a couple of them. Talking about the PHCs. Try the PHC thing. I don't know if they patched it yet or not. I don't have any. I mean, you know, honestly, I made the comment like, you know, if it was bugged, I would go nuts and pop open all my crystals. But in actuality, I wouldn't do that. That was more of just like a, you know, just talking. I don't really want any extra advantage in this game at all. Like that's kind of the whole point of of the way I play this game and the way I try to play all games is I don't really want the freebies, you know, unless it's like actually part of the game and not known to be some bug. I would actually prefer to not pop open any PHCs until I knew for a fact it was fixed. But all right. Anyway, on that note, it is. Wait, how many of these things do I have anyway? Yeah, 329. It's been a while since I popped any of those open. This is gonna be the first time in a long time that I get the 12. Well, I hope that I get the 12K milestone from that arena too. Lately, I've been at like 1 to 3 million. But anywho, it's time to call it. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'm glad the servers actually came up earlier than expected. That was a nice surprise. I thought we were gonna sit there staring at the maintenance screen all night. Swapped a handful of raspberries. They were delicious, dude. I love raspberries. I hate that the seeds kind of get stuck in your teeth or whatever, though. Does that happen to you, Aronabdo? Because it sure as hell happens to me. Commandments ban people for taking advantage of bugs. Yeah, some of them. I don't think they would do anything for the PHCs. It's not about that. It's, you know. It's just I don't know. I guess we don't need to get into it. I just rather play the legit way, I guess. But in any case, I'll be back tomorrow normal time. Possibly date. Wait, no, tomorrow's a new event quest, isn't it? Oof. How many shards do you get for? Damn. Okay, hold on. Before I end the stream, actually, this is kind of important. Because I might... I'm kind of close to another 6-star crystal. And I don't remember how many 6-star shards you get for doing uncollected. Okay, so... I could maybe have 8,000 right now if this 5-star was a dupe. How many do you get from uncollected? That's not it. 1,600 plus, is that 300 each? Those blacked out icons there. Okay, so 2,500 is that total? Or 3,000? Is it 3,000? Either way, that's enough. Man, and I've got some energy refills in the overflow. Well, no, I shouldn't do this though because I should wait for completion to start. Oh, maybe who cares about completion? It'd be nice to pop up another 6-star. 2.5K. Oh, it is 2,500? Okay. Okay. Hold on. What else was I going to check? Damn it. Okay, yeah. Let me see how many energy refills I have in the overflow right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. So I'd have 14 energy refills in total. Which means I would have to spend some units. I shouldn't spend those units. Completion got raised. I know, Pete, it did. I don't really have a problem hitting the completion scores anyway, but it is nice to space it out a little bit more. Damn. It's not that many that I'd have to buy, right? Because it's usually, what, like 20-ish refills or something? 20 full bars of energy, give or take. So, I mean, I have one already, plus the 14. Be a couple hundred units. I should probably do it. Maybe I'll do... we'll see. We'll see. Who knows, man? I might be live tomorrow during the daytime. That's all I know. In any case. It's time to get out of here. Thank you for all the super chats, guys. James Betchel, Big D of the night. And thank you to everyone else that sent over a little something. It is appreciated. And, day stream for Doctor Strange Arena? Probably. Maybe. We'll see. And, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow at some time. Day or night. Who knows. Good night.